early spacefaring civilization.
Oh wait, is this a cosmic horror? I love cosmic horror.
The main supervisor, who we only get
Shea Batty, Smash. Cool video. It's like an introduction for like the game. You guys want me to react to this? Or that guy want me to react to this, my mod? I don't know the context of this video, but sure. This is called, wait a minute, The Lore of the Voices of the Void. And it seems like this is a game? A game lore? Lore game? Is this a VHS, like, backrooms game? Or something? Or is horror game? Stolas. Ah, that's hurting my ear. I want to go home. What the fuck is that random drop? I literally thought, wait, is that my video? Bro just did like a random drop that I usually do on my intro.
In the vast void above, not much, if anything, has ever been found alluding to any cosmic neighbors inhabiting.
He sounds like the top 10 guy, you know? Number 15. Burger fungus foot lettuce. You don't want to see this on your Burger King Big Burger something. I forgot the fucking script, I'm sorry.
The many dark corners of deep space. For the many years the human species have been an early spacefaring civilization.
Oh wait, is this a cosmic horror? I love cosmic horror. I didn't explore a cosmic horror at all, but I remember seeing a lot of TikToks about cosmic horror. Like you know, like those, like you're seeing like the sky, right? And then you're seeing the stars, and then it's like nighttime. And then you're looking at the sky, and then suddenly you see like suddenly like start to notice like the stars are like going away, and then you can see like a form, like not forming, but like there's like covering them like a circle, like a dark circle, and then it gets close and close. It's a fucking planet going to your face in the sky. It's crazy, fucking scary. Cosmic horror is scary.
Just been hired for your first day at an inconspicuous observatorium somewhere in these vast forested mountains, dotted with the tall, towering, classic rotating metal-plated instruments, tirelessly looking for anything that could point to the opposite. But as you'll soon find out, even all the way out here in these woods, you're not alone, and you aren't even alone in this branch of the Milky Way galaxy. In Voices of the Void, you play as Dr. Kell, an Irish PhD graduate and new hire at the Dunkel-Taylor Forest National Park Array in the Swiss Alps. You're tasked with capturing and processing signals received from deep space and sending it back to your employers for analysis, as well as upkeeping the array's Alpha Root base, its 25 satellites, a radio tower, 4 wind turbines, and 3 transformers. Suited with full signal processing equipment, sleeping quarters, a kitchen, a full garage with an ATV, cremator for fuel, and a drone for deliveries to and from the main base of operations, the Root Alpha base and the Dunkel-Taylor array have been.
It's like one of those like horror game or horror like media that takes place on the forest. Like it's like kind of like Watchtower or something.
Fitted with everything needed for an employee to habitate and work full-time. Completing your tasks awards you with points. While not real payment, these can be used to purchase a multitude of amenities and tools from your employers via a computer in your work area. The Dunkel-Taylor array is owned by the research company ASO, or the Alpen Signal Observatorium.
This is like ARG. This is like ARG lore, Hana. The reason why I say that is because of like the fucking lore of like, oh, there's this company, there's this thingy, there's this organization, you know. I really like those, and then you can see fucking files here and there, like document file, log files. It's like ARG. You know one thing? Do you guys want to know something? I actually have like a project in mind doing Xenozone Zero ARG. Of course, it's like non-canon, but it's like, oh, I want to make like an ARG about Xenozone Zero, and it's like a log, you know. It's like a log. That's my idea, but we don't know. Maybe in the future it might happen.
It's sometime around the 1940s to 1950s and funded by grants from a multitude of interested governments and private companies, many of which are unaware of ASO's endeavors, as a mysterious non-profit company specializes in extreme scientific research and absolute results, not shying away from utilizing and expending human life while prioritizing minimal company spending. Sometime around the 70s, after taking taking interest in the Dunkel-Taylor Park, ASO enlisted the W. Ziegler Construction Company and its Albertson Waste Management subsidiary to construct the array's core infrastructure, a feat which ultimately tumbled both companies into bankruptcy for mysterious and, for now, unknown reasons. ASO then enlists the work of the Direct Associate Power Company for the construction of the array's wind turbines and transformers, completing the self-sufficient array. To facilitate the ability of capturing and processing deep space signals, ASO purchased hardware from the manufacturing company Stolas, who have a
So it's basically like a facility, like a fucking stellar organization facility to absorb space. Okay, interesting. Isn't like usually those space observation facilities usually are connected or using equipments that are made from the main big guy like NASA? But it seems like okay, I don't know if there's like different universe or like real universe where there's actually like NASA in this one, but it seems like it's like the lore guy said that it's like about like different company and shit. They're getting all of this stuff from the Stolas company.
Vested interest in the results of ASO's research in the Dunkel-Taylor Forest and privately fund and supply the company whenever needed. The company's interest in ASO's research, its Latin motto "to heaven to hell," and its namesake connection to the Ars Goetia is definitely not of little importance, as I'll discuss later on. Supervising and proofing Dr. Kell's work at the array is a team of scientists we only communicate with
Leia, Bao, and Max. Okay.
over emails received on the company computer. At the top is Professor Leah, the main supervisor who we only get
Shebari, smash.
a single email from on the first day, detailing Kell's
She looks like Ada Wong for some reason. Maybe because she looks like Asian. Is that racist? I don't know, bruh. Do I have is that something? I kind of like Ada Wong like, you know, type of person. Don't think too much about it. I'm just in love with Ada Wong. Okay, I just miss her. It's been a while since the last time I played RE.
duties and basic pointers for general
Don't
maintenance.
think too much about it.
Next is Dr. Bao, lead researcher. He's said to be incredible.
Smash. I'm not gay, but smash. God damn. You know what? Bro's hair is attractive as heck. It's like slick back. It's like well maintained. Look at that hair. And then the facial hair, kinda messy and also well kept type. It's fucking hot. If I'm a female, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of him. That's for sure.
Incredibly intelligent in his field, possibly surpassing the majority, if not all, of his peers and subordinates. Very cold and scientific, Bao does not shy away from putting his subordinates under extreme physical and mental stress.
Cold
for
and
the greater
calculating
good.
and driven.
Bao's responsibilities are tasking Dr. Kell daily with sending out specific signals and annotating hash codes
So, the logical type guy.
from specific satellite servers. Next are three of Kell's colleagues at HQ. Dr. Anna, a
Dr. Anna. She's hot. This like emo bob hair. Love that.
close and once intimate friend of Kell with an affinity for guns.
Intimate.
Dr. Ken, an outgoing
Wait, what? With guns? Okay, that's definitely not a red flag. Anna, having some interest with guns? Definitely not a red flag, you know? Because why would the lore guy give us that information? Interesting.
laid back but rational person, and Dr. Max, who has a crush on Kell. So cute.
So it's like the third wheel.
But of course, as a horror game, not everything is as it seems at the Dunkel-Taylor Forest Array, the ASO company.
How is this
far
going to be a
above
horror
and down
game?
below. Long before Dunkel-Taylor, long before humanity, long before a habitable Earth was even a concept, the solar system was simply a quagmire of cosmic dust revolving around the faint gravitational well of a young protostar. Over time, this gravity began condensing the formless gas into a primitive formation of rocks, the successful birth of a planet. Still a miasma, and far from the Earth we know today, the formation remained a hot, aimless ball of molten rock. Then, something unforeseen happens, that scientists in the Stolas record dub the anomaly storm. A supposed interdimensional rift is open, and foreign, unknown debris
Tumor.
is flown through the developing solar system. A flesh-looking asteroid, originally dubbed Theia, but now known as the Tumor, collides
Wait, how do we know that this one exists though?
with the young Earth, shooting fragmentation into its atmosphere, which later forms the moon. It's logical to believe from this point onwards, the Tumor
Okay, but we know in the history of Earth, we know something like that happened, or the possibility of something like that to happen, but how do we actually know that?
remains deep within the
Interesting.
Earth as it continues to form itself into a habitable planet
How do
we
they know it's like a flesh fucking tumor thingy?
know today, after billions of years of cosmic evolution. Now in present times, Dunkel-Taylor Forest National Park has been known locally and publicly as a superstitious point of interest, with alleged curses, multiple missing people, cryptid sightings,
Is that a fucking eye planet?
UFOs, and mysterious structures. These, of course, are not coincidences or superstition.
Is it a fucking flesh cave?
But rather the direct consequence of the dark forest's supposed close proximity to the tumor somewhere under the Earth's surface. During your employment in the array, you can expect to see strange lights shining through the endless formation of trees, lanky figures stalking your every move, unexplainable objects in the sky, intense hallucinations, demonic activity, and other paranormal and extraterrestrial events, all connected to the fleshy tumor. It's unknown if these anomalies are direct spawn.
What if like the fleshy tumor is like emitting carbon monoxide gas, and there's like you know, it's like like the people in this place is in a facility of fog of it, and then it's like giving them hallucinations and something, and it's not actually like happening or something
From the tumor, or are simply earthly beings attracted to it for one reason or another. Of course, something as influential and powerful as a tumor wouldn't go unnoticed.
That could happen, maybe. I don't know. Especially if like it's like a flesh fucking cave. Maybe it's like emitting some kind of gas that gives hallucination
on the cosmic scale, and is the reason Dunkeltail is a prime location for mutual extraterrestrial contact. Now, if it wasn't obvious enough, Alpine Signal Observatorium and its close investor are acutely aware of the location, its history, its value, and especially its myriad dangers. Fencing off the park behind security perimeters and operating under minimal spending habits are all part of the company's scientific regime. Hidden behind the promise of a six-figure pay stub at the end of a perilous existence at the Dunkeltail Array, ASO hides its true intentions from any and all who accept its offer for a life-changing opportunity. Sentinel species are animals who are typically more susceptible to environmental hazards compared to humans, and are often used to pose an early warning of immediate threats to human life. During the 19th and late 20th century, coal miners often utilized a caged domesticated canary to detect approaching lethal monoxide levels. Unfortunately,
what did I mention earlier? Fucking carbon monoxide.
The canary's survival was not guaranteed, and not even expected. Dying was part of
I actually don't know if it's like the right term is carbon monoxide poisoning or something. I forgot, but I know it's like monoxide poisoning some shit. I'm sorry, I forget the term.
Mine canary's life to aid and profit for others. Operation Canary is a designation used by ASO for the ongoings at the Dunkel-Taylor Array. Dr. Kellen is not the first canary operator in the Alpha Root base, and will not be the last. Something I neglected to mention before is the state of the array when Dr. Kill arrives for his first day. Looking around the Alpha Root facility, you'll find trash littering the floor, dirty walls, smashed electronics, empty food containers, and general disarray. This is the doing of the previous canary operator before Dr. Kill.
Yeah, it's... oh, what the fuck? It's definitely a hallucination.
Dr. D. Dr. D was a divorced, depressed alcoholic Australian astronomer, picked by ASO to operate and maintain the array, just as we are. Promised with a large paycheck and a second chance at life, D quickly becomes disillusioned and depressed after being instated as a canary. Quickly realizing his true purpose of the company is to work and die on site just to see what would happen, D would begin doing the bare minimum and become completely insubordinate to any commands from higher up. In a drunken stupor, he smashes and overturns everything he could find around the array in an attempt to ignite and burn the facility and himself into ash, freeing himself from what is essentially a living nightmare. Unfortunately, he sobers up before he can go through with it, and with a broken leg, goes missing completely. ASO never recovers D's body, but what is thought to be his Kerfer, a robotic assistant you can purchase from the company, can be found buried and intertwined with flesh and metal during a demonic event. So who
demonic event. I guess they have evidence that it happened. Maybe it's not really like hallucinations.
Who knows if he could still be alive out there? During a conversation between who could be assumed to be Dr. Bao and perhaps an ASO or Stolas higher-up, a week after D's communication ceased, discussed the next possible candidate for replacement. Describing Kel as young and inexperienced, both parties conclude Kel will only last a few weeks at most, and have already prepared a pre-written obituary and cause of death for any questioning family members. Now a canary and practically sentenced to death, you have no choice but to live and continue working while anomalous activity surrounds your work and living quarters, with a few notable extraterrestrial visitors you interact with in the game's ongoing story. Arrivals are a very important part of the
Okay.
universe of Voices of the Void. I won't go into super long detail in this video, as you can find a huge Google Doc describing everything Arrival, from anatomy to culture and even eating habits. But to keep it short, Arrivals are an advanced alien species with humanoid, cat-like features we get to interact with during our stay at the array. Depending on our
What the fuck is this? Is this an ad?
relationship standing with the group we meet, these aliens
Fat
can be rather
girls?
friendly to downright dangerous, but mostly seem to just be interested in sightseeing Earth, having picnics, interacting with humans, namely Dr. Kell, pulling practical jokes, and having a nice vacation up on a tree.
Oh wait, so it's actually a fucking character. I thought it's like a fucking merch. It's like a random merch fucking ad or something.
How cute. But as a whole, the Arrival species are very advanced compared to humans. Coming from a complex social society, Arrivals have access to technology like matter transmutation, matter synthesis,
Can we fuck the
genetic editing, warp
can we fuck the
technology,
cat girls?
self-cloaking, and even light gravitational
Can we smash
manipulation,
them?
with the gravity gun being the peak of their technology. which
Okay, what the fuck is happening with the lore now? Well, why did it suddenly turn into a fucking Gmod fucking video game?
seems a little familiar. Greys are the typical, lanky, big-headed sci-fi
What the
humanoid
fuck is
alien
that?
species of this universe. Perhaps being on the ASO radar for a while, the company has
That's an SCP, bruh. There's no way that's real.
evidence of their existence on file. Greys are hostile, saucer-flying extraterrestrials with a more militaristic approach to foreign living beings, utilizing abducted wildlife and heavy machinery to
What
assault
the
the
fuck?
Array, Dr. Kell, and the Arrivals throughout the game's story mode. Lastly are Rositals, possibly the most technologically advanced alien
What the hell is that? Is this like a tentacle lamp fucking pole? That reminds me of Siren Head.
species present at the Dunkel-Taylor Forest during the game's events. Ancient mechanical beings largely made of an incredibly powerful,
Whoa, what the
apparently
fuck is that?
indestructible, and profisium alloy. The instances of Rositals we see are largely indifferent to our presence and seem to be working
Is that
for their own
fucking praying
interests,
mantis
seen
with a
collecting very
pyramid
dangerous
head?
anomalies, running maintenance on strange landmarks within Dunkel-Taylor, capable of wormhole technology, and seemingly invincible. There's no real way of knowing what their true intentions are in the Dark Forest. It's also
Is that picture like a fucking solar something? You guys know what I mean? Like the fucking solar plant. I don't know if you guys know what I mean. Like futuristic solar plant on the sun with rings. It's something like this, but like for the sun. Is it the Dyson ring? Dyson ring sun. This one. Like it's like a power plant harnessing like energy from the sun or something. A Dyson sphere. It looks like that.
knowing what their true intentions are in
the
the
heck
Dark
is that?
Forest. It's also important to note the majority, if not all Rositals, are powered by mysterious
What the fuck is this? No, we have crystals. Like what the fuck is happening with the lore? I thought we're having like aliens here.
life crystals, supposedly sentient quantum minerals with the ability to bring life to inanimate objects and fossils. These are procured both in the deep levels of the cave in the Dunkel-Taylor Forest and by Rositals themselves, by
What the
producing
hell?
and processing a liquid substance known as panacea, and is possibly the main reproductive source for this incredibly advanced species. All in all, the story behind Voices of the Void is incredibly intriguing, and I'm excited to see what comes of it after the inevitable many overhauls and expansions of an early alpha game. I can't recall the last time I've played a game quite like Voices of the Void, but be sure I'll be talking about this IP more if any new information comes to my attention or things I missed are brought up. But anyways, I've been Myriad, your
Okay, cool video. Honestly, a very cool lore video. It's like an introduction for like the game. I guess there's not like I think there's like more continuation about it. I don't know if there's more. The Voice of the Void, the full story experience. Interesting. Very interesting. This video is literally just like an introduction of about like the video game. You know, it really reminds me of like SCP, like log games, experiment, like one of those like Watchtower kind of games. You know, it reminds me of those. Oh, you know what? It reminds me also of Iron Lung kind of style. You know, like looking at this screen right here reminds me of like Iron Lung. Love it.